I wish I could make reaction videos, but I was born in 1956. I've heard all these songs. What could I possibly react to?
Hey whippersnappers, Brian here at Abramus Reacts. Welcome back. If you're new here, on this channel I react to rap and hip-hop songs. It's a genre I know very little about, but I'm learning more with each reaction. So I thank you for your suggestions. In fact, we're doing a viewer request tonight, more than one viewer. So we're going to be doing Keep Your Head Up by Tupac, requested by MUSICA, Troy Pierce, and the Mansa. And the Mansa asked for the live version. I've never done a live version before because I react to lyric videos. So I'm gonna try a live version, and I have the lyrics printed out so I can follow along. So this song is from 1993. It was on Strictly for My Niggas. So 93 was before all the shit hit the fan, the rape charge, the quad shooting, you know, hooking up with my favorite psychopath, N.I.G.G.A.Z. It seems it's going to be a kinder, gentler Pac. I know he did, what was the first one? Tupacalypse? And then this one, I don't know anything about those. Nothing. This will be my first off of anything off of those first two albums. Then there was All Eyes on Me, well, Me Against the World, and then All Eyes on Me. And I'm not sure when he started to get you know, dissy. I'm sure there's you know, aggressive songs on those first two albums, but I would think, I haven't heard them, but I would think that they're directed at maybe, you know, the police, and you know, the establishment, you know, not doing anything about, you know, homelessness or drugs or job opportunities. And that's fine. If you're frustrated and mad, you know, vent. That's perfectly fine. But the songs I reacted to, of course, it was when I was doing my East Coast, West Coast rivalry, so it was all diss songs. So that's all I knew. It was Hit 'Em Up, Bomb First, and Against All Odds. So that's the only Pac I knew. So I did changes, viewer request, and now I'm getting more requests for doing, you know, hopeful, uplifting Pac, which is good. You know, it's changing my thoughts about him, because all I knew was angry and vindictive. So this song is, from what I'm reading, a very pro-woman. And I have heard the title of this song when I was doing East Coast, West Coast rivalry, and I was doing the episode about Pac and the rape charge. I remember hearing him saying something about this song. I found the quote. So this is from a 1994 interview, and I'm sure it's, you know, after the rape, the setup, and before he went to jail. He says, "I have no patience for anybody that doubts me, none at all. It's too hard out here. If my people don't stand up for me, who is? I understand these white folks looking at me like that because they don't know me. They didn't hear Keep Your Head Up. That ain't no fluke. Keep Your Head Up ain't no goddamn come up. I didn't do that for motherfuckers to be smiling in my face to say, oh, he's cool. I did that from my heart. So if they do try to put a rape charge on me, my sisters can say, he ain't about that. Now, if my sisters can't say that, you won't hear another motherfucking keep your head up out my mouth." And from my recollection of doing that episode, that I recalled Pac saying, how could someone who wrote "Keep Your Head Up," do something like this to a woman? And it makes sense. And I'm of the belief that the whole rape charge was a setup. I'm all about believe the woman, and then you believe the woman until you don't believe the woman. I think it was all a setup by Haitian Jack and possibly the FBI, but I digress. So it makes perfect sense to me that someone who wrote this song, and it was popular, and he was known for it, that what in a span of a year, he's gonna go rape a woman. I don't buy it. Anyway, so here's a live performance of "Keep Your Head Up." It was 1993 on MTV. Okay, so let's give it a listen.
This one for all the ladies in the hood, that stay down with they own. Some say the black of the belly, the sweet of the juice, I say the dark of the flesh, the deep of the roots. I give a holler to my sisters on welfare. Tupac cares, it's not nobody else care. And I know they like to beat you down a lot, and when you come around the block, brothers clown a lot. But please don't cry, dry your eyes, never let up. Forgive, but don't forget, girl, keep your head up. And when he tells you ain't nothing, don't believe him. If you can't learn to love, then you should leave him. Hey, baby, you don't need him. And I ain't trying to gas it up, I just call it how I feel. You know what makes me unhappy? When brothers make babies and leave a young mother to be a pappy. Now since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and I came from a woman. I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, do we hate our women? I think it's time we kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women. And if we don't have a race of babies, I will hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. We're the real G's, get up, I know you're fed up. You know, you got to be there.
I know this chorus. It is it's a song from the 70s, and it was called "Ooh Child," and it was by it had a number in it, four stair steps, 5 stair steps, something like that. Anyway, if you want to hear the original, just put in "Ooh Child," and I think it's the 5 stair steps. It doesn't sound anything like this chorus, but it's the words. That's a good song. You should check it out. It took me a minute because it doesn't sound like the song at all, but I'm seeing the words here. It's sampled. Well, not sampled. What do they call that? They're using the lyrics, because I don't hear the original "Ooh Child" in this, just the lyrics.
Now I realize awesome. Thank the Lord for my kids, even if nobody else wants. Cause I think we can make it, in fact, I'm sure. And if you fall, stand tall and come back for more. Cause ain't nothing worse than when your son wants to know why his daddy don't love him no more. You can't complain, you was selfish. Hell of a hand without a man feeling helpless. It's like there's too many things for you to deal with. Now you're inside, but outside you're looking fearless. That tears are rolling down your cheek, and you're hoping things don't all fall this week. And you know, if the future couldn't take it, and don't blame me, I was given this world, I didn't break it. And now my son's getting old to go from having the world on his shoulders. And the rich kids is driving Benz. I'm still trying to hold on to survive and free. No use, cause it's hopeless, and even still, you know, you gotta keep your head up.
It's a great song, but you know what surprises me the most is Pac's strong, clear voice as he's doing it. You know, powerful. And when he does a concert, he's got to be like that all the time. Sorry, I was staring. I was staring at the camera on my laptop instead of staring at you. Yeah, it's so powerful. That's like doing an opera every night, I would think. I would be hoarse after doing just that song, much less the whole concert. But yeah, props to him for, you know, having such powerful lungs and that, you know, thin body. But the song is very heartfelt. It seems like part of it he was speaking as Pac, and then another part he was speaking as someone else, because as far as I know, Pac doesn't have any children, right? And he was talking about, you know, his son. So maybe Pac was in the first, you know, half of the song, and then Pac was doing a character in the second half. You know, it gets me, and I know you guys know this, and maybe you can help me with it. I cannot wrap my head around that the same person who wrote this and Changes, which I just recently did, you know, grew to be the guy that did, you know, Hit 'Em Up and Bomb First. You know, sure, the world had beat him down, and he was in prison, and then, you know, he got with Suge Knight, so that was a perfect storm of horrible stuff thrown at him. So I can see, you know, frustration and lashing out, but I can't see that the guy that wrote this and believed this a few years later is, you know, rapping about Faith Evans' beat up pussy and pulling on Lil' Kim's weave, telling, oh, there were some other women he dissed. I can't think of it right now, but Faith Evans especially, I can't wrap my head around it. You know, sure he was mad, and, you know, it just doesn't seem like that, like the guy who wrote this would get revenge on a woman by, you know, saying that, you know, he fucked her while she was married and she had low self-esteem. Maybe you guys can help me explain that trajectory, because it wasn't that long between this song and Hit 'Em Up. So if there's something besides the rape charge, the prison time, the quad shooting, hooking up with Suge, if one of those you believe, you know, changed him, or if it was all of them, or he didn't change, he was just frustrated, like those two parts can be in the same body. Let me know what you think. He was a Gemini after all, but still, it's hard for me to conceive of the guy who wrote this and believed this and Changes, you know, later turned out to be the guy who was, you know, so awful to women in those later songs. So help me with that. I'm going to be doing more Tupac. I did changes and I got a lot of comments and requests, so I'm going to be doing some more Tupac. And let me know what you feel, guys. I need to learn, so your opinions matter. If you like this kind of content and you like hanging out with me, please give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next Tupac. Bye.